Good afternoon, gamers. So this afternoon we're looking at the Last Caretaker, and we're having a look at efficiency matrices. So these are little matrices that are in the game, and if you're anything like me, you went looking at Google trying to find out what these things were for, because on paper they look absolutely amazing. So they give you modifications, so you use less water, less fuel, less gas, less electricity, and it has 20 charges, which seems a bit weird at first why you'd have something that improves efficiency but has 20 charges. If you're anything like me, playing games like Space Engineers and such like, you put these into modules and it makes them more efficient, so that's what I thought it was. I also thought it was going to be a standalone device. No, it's not. So what you'll notice straight away as soon as you make it, on the back of the device there's these little sockets, or little plugs in fact, and hence why you kind of think, okay, so this obviously plugs into something rather than being a standalone module. Which, yeah, that's what confused me at first at least as well. So when I first learnt it, so you obviously learn this through your normal way. In here, in the fabricator, you can obviously make it. It only takes a couple of alloys, a couple of conduits, so it's very, very cheap. But as I said, when you make it, you're then sort of left thinking, well, what do I do? Where do I plug it into the engine? Do I plug it into the gas line? You know, what is it? So the crux of it is, it's an enhancer for the fabricator itself. So on the front of the fabricator you've got these two sockets, so you can actually plug that efficiency matrix into those sockets themselves. So all you have to do is pick it up, walk on over to it, let go of the button, and it clicks in place. What this actually does is it gives you whatever you're making, it will then reduce the resources required, so water, fuel, gas, electricity. Obviously this, at the beginning of the game, doesn't really make much difference to you whatsoever. It's only getting to the later part of the game, and obviously it only has 20 charges. So if you tell it to make something silly simple, it's going to actually make it, but you'd be wasting it. So it's not until you get to the end game stuff, I imagine, actually it becomes useful. Now it's only useful for the fabricator itself, so don't think you'd be using it elsewhere. It's the fabricator, and that's the only place I found so far. Now when you look at it through the skills from right in here, you know, all it says efficiency module, or matrix, sorry, module fabrication production enhancer. So the only part you know it's to do with the fabricator is because it has fabrication within the actual title. So you've got to be careful reading those to understand what they're used for. And that's it, really. Obviously, when it's used the charges, you take it out, recycle it, make another one, plug it in. Simple as that. Nice and simple.